Morning Chelsea fans, very early morning Chelsea fans. It's Chels Daft here with another one of my videos. And I'm going to focus back on transfer news with some big stories coming out overnight. This is why I wanted to get this video done before work. Three major talking points: Kai Havertz, Thiago Silva, Declan Rice. Stay tuned, stay to the end of the video. Let's get cracking. So guys, this is my website, chelseadaft.org. Make sure you bookmark it, check it out. All the stories are on there, all the videos and the written word. First up, Kai Havertz. He reportedly agrees, a 5-year deal worth £346,000 a week as Chelsea close in on a third major signing. Now this is on Football Talk and they're quoting articles from The Guardian, Bild and the Daily Mail, and we're waiting for Havertz to sign. We all know that the personal terms are agreed, and if this is the case, £346,000 a week, that is a staggering amount of money, ridiculous amount of money, in addition to the transfer fee. His wages alone would equate to around 90 million over 5 years. Ridiculous amount of money, really is, bearing in mind the pandemic that we're all in. But we're looking at the situation now and we're just waiting for the deal to be agreed. Chelsea reportedly have offered 85 million. They're saying that they're holding out for 90 million now. It's not clear if it's 90 million euros or 90 million pounds. But a deal looks to be being thrashed out. Chelsea are reportedly in talks constantly with Leverkusen to try and get a deal done. Fabrizio Romano, the respected journalist, has come out and said that they're still apart with their valuation. As this particular article states, Chelsea have made an opening bid worth 58.6 million plus 13.25 million in add-ons, which equates to well over 70 million, and they've turned it down. They want the 90 million in full. So whether or not Chelsea can get that deal done is yet to be seen. But I mean, Kai Havertz, £346,000 a week. What is that going to do for the morale of the other players when they come in? Like Werner, Ziyech, the players that are already there, he's going to be on almost double their wages. And that is just ridiculous. I can't see that being the case. I mean, can you see it being the case, paying that amount of money? Is he worth £346,000 a week, a contract that's worth 90 million over 5 years? Or is this just poppycock? Is it absolute rubbish and the figures are just distorted? Chelsea are closing in on Kai Havertz. We're yet to see what's going to happen, how long it's going to take. It's taking forever if you focus on what the Chelsea fans on social media are saying, but it's close. But that's just ridiculous. I mean, what do you think about that? So the second big story that broke yesterday, sort of late afternoon into the evening, is the fact that Thiago Silva, PSG centre-half, he's been there for 8 years, he's now 35, is leaving after the Champions League final, which we now know PSG v Bayern Munich. It's going to be a cracking game. I think Bayern will probably win it because overall they're stronger than PSG, but the PSG firepower is something different. Anyway, he's been offered to Chelsea on a free transfer, reportedly, and he's looking for a 2-year deal, but he's happy to take a wage cut, as reported in the Telegraph, on his current £300,000 a week deal. He's set for talks with Chelsea. This is what the reporters are saying. It's not confirmed. As usual, with all these transfer stories, it's speculation. We have to take it on face value that it's just purely speculation. Chelsea never talk about transfers until a deal is done. So you'll get nothing from the club. You might get quotes from supposed inside sources or people close to the club. That's why you rely on the likes of Fabrizio Romano and people like that, reported journalists in the media. And it's interesting to see what Chelsea are going to do with this. If they're offered the chance to sign Thiago Silva, look at the qualities that he's got and the qualities that we haven't got currently in our back four. I think every single one of us can say that Cesar Azpi is beginning to show himself to be a leader. He's constantly vocal, but for me that's not enough. He needs to be much more vocal. He needs to be bossing players about. He needs to command that sort of respect. He's got it from the players already because of what he's achieved, but you compare Azpi as a captain to this guy. If this guy come into Chelsea, straight away, he's got the instant respect from the players. He's someone that's got a wealth of experience at international level, club level. He's a natural leader. He's a talker. He's someone that can organise, and he's someone that will give someone a rollicking if they're not doing exactly what they've been told. The problem is he's 35. He's looking for a 2-year deal, take him to the age of 37. Is Chelsea going to entertain that idea? Would you entertain the idea of Thiago Silva on a free transfer? I guess you look at the position that he's playing and the Premier League, and you'd have to say that if Chelsea are playing a constant high line, maybe, he might struggle over time. Obviously, he's showing himself to be still at the highest level, as we've seen the past couple of weeks. But will Chelsea even entertain a 2-year deal to take him to the age of 37? We all know Chelsea, they changed their policy from a 1-year contract, rolling contract for the over 30s to 2 years, which is what they offered Willian, as we know, and he didn't want it. Will Chelsea entertain Thiago Silva on a 2-year deal? And I think it's encouraging for me because of what he brings to that role. Put someone pacey next to him or put in the middle of a back three. I think he could be outstanding. I think he could really be the linchpin and someone to organise people around him. That's been the biggest problem for Chelsea, is we've got no natural born leaders of the same sort of ilk as what Lampard was as a captain, what JT was as a captain, Jamie Carragher as a captain, for example, Sol Campbell was a captain, Ferdinand as a captain. People that are vocal, people that can boss people about and organise, and people that have got a real influence. We've lacked that. Thiago Silva will give you that instantly. What do you think about Thiago Silva being linked to Chelsea? Would you take him on a free transfer? Could be a great solution temporarily for Frank Lampard to get him in, calm it down, impose his authority on that defence, organise it, and set the foundations for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. I would take him purely and simply because of his leadership qualities, and I would consider playing a 3 and him in the middle as a sweeper. What do you think? And finally, there's an update with Declan Rice, another defender linked with Chelsea, and the situation is that apparently he's been told by West Ham that he will leave the club this summer, but they want the money to be right, and they're looking for 80 million. Now, will Chelsea continue their interest in Declan Rice? Will they continue their interest in somebody like Lewis Dunk, now Thiago Silva is available? Or would you still carry on with Rice, Stones and possibly Dunk, along with Ben Chilwell? There's reports that Chelsea are looking to change their whole back line, apart from the one position, the right back. The left back and 2 centre-backs are under scrutiny. This is why we're being linked. Stones, Chilwell and Lewis Dunk would still be the answer. They are the 3 targets for Chelsea, but Declan Rice is there, Thiago Silva now. And I wonder if Chelsea will even entertain looking at Declan Rice for that amount of money. We know that they're looking for a fee between 60 and 80 million. And I guess we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. But the whole situation with the Thiago Silva link has really changed things. And I'm sure there's going to be people talking about the situation, talking about the availability, talking about the fact that on a free transfer it could be an absolute bargain, and people like Declan Rice will now miss out because of the huge fees the clubs are demanding. What do you think? Do you think that we should continue with Declan Rice? Do you think we should continue with Lewis Dunk? Do you think we should be focusing John Stones as well, or stick with Thiago Silva, or disregard Thiago Silva and go for younger players that are going to be part of the project over the next 4 or 5 seasons? Let me know in the comments section below. That's it from me, guys. Early morning this morning. The Premier League fixtures are due to be released shortly. That will be focused on the video, or part of the video, later today. So let me know what you think about this particular video, about those 3 stories. The massive money for Havertz, Thiago Silva on a free, and Declan Rice being told he can leave the club this summer. Post your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what you think about anything discussed. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss when my videos come out. Have a great day. See you all this evening. 7 PM. Stay tuned. See you then.